So let's talk about respect and the narcissist. So, you know, when you're in the relationship, you really don't know if you're being disrespected or not. At first it's kind of obvious, and then it's just so blatant in your face that you almost question, is this actually happening? But so anyway, when we're in these relationships, we don't really understand respect. I remember, this was at towards the end of my marriage, and my ex, after he got caught on the dating apps, he said that social media was a temptation for him. So we shared a Facebook page together, and there was some questions I had in regards to the Facebook page and some things that he was looking at that, when your husband tells you that social media is a temptation and you see what he's looking at, well, you can see why it would be a temptation, and it's your husband, so it bothers you. So I went to talk to him about it. Not only was it met with extreme aggression and hostility, to say the least, but his answer to my inquiring about, what he was looking at and telling him how I felt about it was to go open his own Facebook. Okay? So, in other words, if you're going to question what I'm looking at, then you're not going to, you're not going to get to see it. So think about that. Talk about a kick in the teeth to your wife, right? Anyway, I, at the time, it felt pretty horrible that he'd done that, but it wasn't till I had started seeing someone, and I explained it to her, and she said, "How did it make you feel?" And I said, "Well, it made me feel like it was a big fuck you to me." And she said, "Because it was a big fuck you." That's exactly what that was. And she said something that I thought was really interesting. She said, if you two had come into couples counseling, of course we were done with couples counseling by then because we had been, and nothing seemed to be working because he kept reverting back to his old self. But she said, I would have said that story. She said, I would have pulled you both aside. I would have said to him, you're an abuser, and there's absolutely nothing here that I can do to help you. And then she said she would have pulled me aside and said, you're not going to be able to fix this. This is not going to happen. So, respect. You're never going to get respect. And the thing is, you forget that you even deserved it. Like I said at the time, I was kind of confused whether or not I'd done the right thing. And it wasn't until meeting her years later and her telling me what she just said that I realized, wow, that really was a fuck you. They don't respect you at all.